True indeed with you, Holy Circle Gaming. Thanks for rocking with your boy like always. Definitely a privilege and an honor to do as such. Y'all see what we getting into. We back at it. Marvel Puzzle Quest, continuing the series of course. And as y'all well know, for the people who's been playing Marvel Puzzle Quest, we're still in between time. Normally we would have started a new season. We probably would have jumped off and started on season 33, but you know this is Marvel Puzzle Quest 3rd year anniversary right now, so they're doing their anniversary run, which looks like it's going to go through for the next at least another week. So it does give them a little bit of time to prep, and it also gives us a little bit of time to get some of the extra bonuses and perks that they're throwing out for being in the 3rd year anniversary. And some of that is this. One of the new characters that they jumped off with is this character right here. It's the dinosaur. Now, I haven't been playing Marvel Puzzle Quest for that long, but according to my boy Boom Boom Shot Put, he says the dinosaur was in existence before, and then they went ahead and reintroduced it for the anniversary. Now, I don't know if the dinosaur is any good or not. I was actually watching my boy Boom Boom Shot Put rock real fast for a quick second to see what his board looked like, and he gave me a chance to see what the dinosaur was doing, and it seemed like it was okay. I don't know if it's a great card. I don't know if it's a horrible card. Hopefully, if I get my chance to get my hands on it sometime in the near future, then I'll show it to you for myself and see if it's actually worth the effort and trying to upgrade and push the dinosaur. But a lot of people liked it. I know they didn't introduce this card without reason, so it may be a card that could require some balance depending on what your play style is, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's definitely an introduction to a new character that's kind of out of the norm because it's not your typical Marvel character, but we'll see what it could do. It may be a very, very good character. I believe it's a 4-star if I'm not mistaken. I know the original one was a 3-star, and they said that this one's a 4-star, so I'm not 100% sure. But I know with this 4-star, it looked like it's going to be good, but I know that it's necessary. The reason why I know that it's necessary because I'm currently running a simulator right now, and one of the things in the simulator is that the dinosaur is important in order to make sure that you get everything done in the combat simulator. So that's one thing for sure. So I've been banging away doing that, and I also know in Venom Bomb is going to be just as important to have that dinosaur card as well. So things to look for. If you haven't been participating, this is definitely a good time to start off and jump into your Marvel Puzzle Quest. Shout out to my man Raccoon HD, representing Holy Circle Gaming, of course. He just started his quest to try to get up to speed on the Marvel Puzzle Quest himself. So he just started off, just fired it up on his phone, and he's starting to bang away to see if he likes it, to try to upgrade, to stick around with the rest of the boys who's been trying to play this game as well. So shout out to him. I know he got a long road ahead of him. He wound up pulling a 2-star right out the gate. My boy Boom Boom Shot Put pulled the dinosaur today. So you know, they've been getting really, really good pulls so far. So shout out to them. Hopefully I get the same fortunes as they did, but I'm not sure. We'll see as we go along. Now, just to let y'all know, like I always do, how my squad is kind of shaping up. I didn't make too many changes as of late. Y'all know from the previous video I have Silver Surfer. He's leading the charge as my only 5-star. Everything else kind of stayed put. The only thing I kind of added temporarily is Bullseye, but he's not going to sit there for too long. He's only sitting there probably through the end of this run, which will be like tonight. Maybe if the next story mode requires him, I'll keep him on for that. But I am going to sub him out, and who I'm going to sub him out for is going to be the 4-star Kate Bishop. So that one is going to get subbed out for Kate Bishop pretty soon, unless something falls in the cover pull session, which we'll be doing momentarily. Something else pops up that may change my mind and not using Kate Bishop, but currently Kate Bishop will be the one that will kind of take that spot from Bullseye for sure. And I'm still kicking around utilizing not Doc Ock. Yeah, Doc Ock. I'm still kicking around using Doc Ock or not. One of the things that Boom Boom Shot Put did earlier, he actually took out Doc Ock to add the dinosaur. I think if I pull the dinosaur, I think I'm going to do the same thing. Even though I do have enough coins to add a roster spot, I think I will sub it out, because as I was really kind of breaking down how I utilize a lot of my cards, there's a couple of cards I really just don't utilize as strongly. One of which being the 3-star Spider-Man, and it's not because it's a bad card. It just doesn't. It's just not matched up, or it's not conducive to my play style. As well as Doc Ock. I have been using Doc Ock as of late only because it's upgraded through the story mode, so I have been using it sparingly. But if it wasn't upgraded, I wouldn't utilize it at all. So I would rather make room for a card that I actually do utilize, not necessarily keep pushing Doc Ock, unless I know I can upgrade it real fast and give it some real strong push, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Excuse me. So, we got a lot that we have to pull. An awful lot we have to pull. So, just to let y'all know what we're pulling, I have 20 standard tokens that we got to pull. I have 2 elites that I have to pull. 2 heroics that I need to pull. I also have 2 in the simulator that I need to pull as well, and I'll break down ratios for you in a moment. Best Friends Forever, I actually have 1 in there, which I have like less than 4 hours to pull, so I definitely need to pull that sometime real soon. I also have 4 in the Taco Vault, and I'll go over all the ratios in the Taco Vault, and I also have 9 in the Anniversary, and I'll go over that as well. So let's go ahead and get this started and go ahead and break through all these standard ones first. And as y'all well know, I don't know how your cover pulls has been going. My cover pulls has been really roller coaster. Some of them has been great. Some of them has been horrible. I've been getting good pulls out of the standard in some sessions, and in other sessions I've been getting nothing out of the standard pulls. It's really haphazard the way that it's been going, but that's the way this game is played. I haven't seen too many people who have an identical setup. Everybody's setup is completely different one to another, but that's just the uniqueness of the game, because A, everybody plays the game differently. B, you don't always get the pulls that you want to get, especially when it comes to the 3 stars or 4 stars and 5 stars. Because of the ratios and the way that they break down, it's so hard to get a duplicate set. Like, if I tried to duplicate my boy Boom Boom Shot Put's squad, it'll be impossible for me to duplicate. I can maybe get the cards, but to actually duplicate it in its entirety, it is extremely difficult to do. Ooh, we got a 2-star right there. So a good 2-star. Ironically, I get a bullseye that can add on to the bullseye. I wish I would have pulled it earlier, but it's here nor there. Now, I think the story quest is almost over, so I don't think it's going to benefit me none. It's just going to be worth 250 ISO 8, so not too bad there. But this is crazy because the ratio in which I've been pulling, like I've been trying to explain to you in the last couple of videos, in the standard pulls, 1 out of every 10 should be a 2-star, in which, as you well saw, we already received our 2-star. And it's about 1 out of every 50 should be a 3-star. That's the rough breakdown. It's not exactly like that, but that's pretty close to what the numbers should be. But you're going to see a lot of 1-stars. Now, for my man Raccoon HD, who's just starting, one of the things I would tell him, and just like I would tell anybody who is just starting, the more chances that you get a chance to pull to upgrade your cards fast, the easier it is for you to kind of jump in and get started in the versus mode. Now, the one thing that they did correct that I didn't really understand at first, but I kind of like it now, where the leveling up, the ranking system, it kind of groups like your weaker players in like level 1. And then you got your, intermediate and more advanced as you progress to different tiers. And that's extremely important too, because with the advantage of branching out to different tiers, what allows you to do, like a person like Raccoon HD who is just starting off, and for a lot of you who just may be starting off, it actually gives you a chance to kind of go against people with similar builds. Whereas you're not going to be going against people with my build, and I'm kind of have an intermediate build, but he has a beginning build, so it'd be really unfair for a person with a beginning build to go against a person with an intermediate or an advanced build. So that's kind of the good thing about it is he'll kind of separates the tiers out, so he wouldn't be necessarily competing against a squad of my caliber, and I in turn can't compete against top level squads either. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm at tier 5 right now out of I think 9 tiers. So I'm kind of in the middle right now. I'm not at the highest of tiers. I'm not at the lowest of tiers. I'm smack dab in the middle. Whereas he's at the beginning, and I know my man Boom Boom Shot Put, I think he's at level 5 or 6 as well. So that's kind of the beauty of it. I didn't understand it at first, but I really kind of understand it now. And I know y'all been seeing this. This is a 3-star, so I definitely want to flip this 3-star. Hopefully it hits something good, because to come out of the standard, that's actually not bad. To come out of the standard and get a 3-star out of the standard is very, very hard to do. Like I said, it's about a 1 in 50 chance to make that happen. So to get a 3-star out of there is really, really good. And for it to actually hit a portion of my squad is even better, because that means I could upgrade it without having to spend anything or wait for it later on down the line in one of the other packs, which are 2-star, 3-stars, or 4-stars. So definitely a good pull right there. But you're going to see a lot of 1-stars here. A lot of 1-stars. If 1-stars were able to be champions, I would rock with some of the 1-stars, especially the Spider-Man 1-star that I believe is the best of the 1-stars. But I would definitely rock with those. But because they can't, a lot of these are just basically crystals to me. And I really don't need a lot of crystals. I'm at 150,000 crystals. That's a lot of crystals to be sitting on. I just haven't had any real reason to upgrade as of late. So I've been holding on to them. Until I can upgrade, I'm going to hold on to them and see. I may just kind of bang through a couple of more like standard pulls just to see. I may use some ISO 8 to do that. I'm not sure. But the ratio hasn't really been all that great for me. It's been really like as normal. A bunch of 1-stars. I had 1 2-star out of the 20. 1 3-star out of the 20, which is pretty much the way that they're supposed to shake. We did get a second 2-star here. Hopefully it's not another bullseye, but it's a Moonstone, which is just as bad, at least for me. I'm not saying that Moonstone's a bad card. I don't like the Moonstone card, and it doesn't benefit me, but for people who rock with Moonstone, you know, I know y'all be happy and jumping around. It's just not my card. I don't utilize Moonstone like that. That's why, for me, it doesn't benefit me. That's like one of the rare 2-stars that doesn't benefit me at all. So we got a couple of more that we need to pull. I have an Iron Man there. 3 more in the standard, so hopefully we get another 3-star out the ordeal, but it doesn't look like it's going to be. It looks like it's going to get a bunch of 2 2s, 2 2-stars, 1 3-star, and the rest are 1-stars. So out of the 20, you're looking at about what, 17? Yeah, looking at 17 1-stars, 2 2-stars, 1 3-star out of the 20, and that's really the exact ratio of what you should pull when you're pulling out of the standards if you have that many standards to pull from. That's the exact ratio to the T. That is exact the math. Sometimes you'll get better than that, so if you've been pulling more 2-stars and 3-stars out of the standards, consider yourself extremely fortunate, because a lot of times that is not the case. A lot of times it's exactly how it looks like the way that I just pulled it directly to the T. Now, I have 2 in the elite. As y'all well know, it's only 2-stars and 3-stars only. And the ratio, just so you can see, to get the 3-stars, you probably have about a 10% chance at best to catch a 3-star, 90% chance to catch a 2-star. Hopefully out of one of these 2, we'll get 1 2 and 1 3. If we get really, really fortunate, we'll get 2 3s. Yeah, we got a 2. But it's a Thor 2, which is cool because Thor actually helps. I could champion him up a little bit, so that actually helps. And hopefully we get a 3-star here. Let's get one. Let's get one. We got one. That's exactly what I wanted out of this set. A split, a 2-star and a 3-star. Now hopefully this 3-star actually hits something that I actually have. And it's actually something I really needed too. That Black Panther, haven't been getting a lot of run because I haven't been able to upgrade it. But very, very good that we actually pulled that Black Panther. So I'm actually really excited about that, because that's a really dominant card. And actually the Rage of the Panther is the best ability coming off of the Black Panther card. So to actually upgrade that is very, very good for my particular setup right now. So that's really cool. Now, in the heroic, as you well know, 2-stars, 3-stars, 4-stars, 5% chance to get a 4-star, 10% chance to get a 3-star. Everything else is a 2-star. Hopefully we get the similar split, but it's unlikely. Likelihood I was going to get a 2-star, which I kind of figured that was going to be the case. But it's a 2-star that actually hits the squad and actually hits Black Widow, which allows me to champion her up as well. So that's actually a good look too. Hopefully we get a 3 or a 4-star here. And it's another 2-star, not too bad there. Hopefully it hits something on the squad. And it hits Wolverine. That's actually good because it actually is championing up my squad to get them a little bit stronger, get some additional bonus points for it. And I'll show you the bonuses after I'm done with this. We have 2 in the simulator. Now this is basically identical. It's a 2-star, 3-star, 4-star. It's basically identical to what you're looking at in the heroic. So if you look at the heroic and the stats in the heroic, like the 2% and the 2% 6% ratio, if you look at it from the simulator, it's going to be exactly that breakdown. Actually, take that back. It's going to be the 1% breakdown and the super high percentage to get Bullseye. Now, I know if y'all play with Bullseyes, cool, but it does give you a little bit better ratio to get somebody like Mystique. A 2.8% chance to get the 3-star Mystique is cool. You get a 1% chance to get the Gwenpool, of course, and a 7% chance to get the 4-star Thor. Now, the 4-star Thor would be worth it, to be honest with you. I would give it some run, probably above maybe the Hawkeye, the Kate Bishop Hawkeye, possibly, but it's a very hard pull, to be honest with you. Again, it's a more high percent chance to get 2 stars, and really an overkill to get the Bullseye. But we did get a 3 out of it. That's kind of cool. Now, hopefully, it's a 3 that actually hits the squad or something that's new. That's Blade. That's actually good too, because I haven't had a chance to use Blade either. So be able to upgrade Blade is actually a good look, especially coming out of this particular pack where it's a super high possibility to get Bullseye. That's actually a very good pull coming out of that particular setup. And to get this 2-star, what's the ratio is going to be Bullseye? I would, if I had to bet money, if I had to bet $5, I would bet that it would be Bullseye because the ratio is too high. I hope it's not. But, oh, actually, I got some, let's get somebody who would, even worse. I'd rather have gotten Bullseye. At least I could use them for a second. I get Dakin, in which I don't use Dakin anymore either. I was using them in my mobile squad, but I don't like Dakin either. I don't know who's worse. I don't know if it's Dakin or Moonstone, the worst of the two for me. I know a lot of people do utilize those cards. It's just worse for me. And I'm getting a little bit of interruption here, so y'all got to bear with as I kind of reset up and reconnect real fast. But this has been kind of the setup has been going on as far as like the pulls and the ratio of the pulls that's been going on. And as y'all see, wirelessly, I don't know if this has been happening to you. I think it's just me. Every time I've been playing the game as of late, the wireless has kind of been bumping off. I don't know if it's because of the new update that they actually added. I don't know if it's my Time Warner. I don't know what it is. It happens, but it's one of those things. I don't know if it's part of the game, because sometimes the updates kind of trip up things going on in the background, and because it may pull a little bit more bandwidth, those things happen. So I apologize for the interruption in that regard, but those things happen, so we'll keep it moving. Now, Best Friends Forever, in this particular cover pull, is basically a 2% chance to get 4 stars, 6% chance to get 3 stars, and everything 2 stars. Basically, it's a mirror of the heroic. Hopefully, we get a 3 or a 4. I hope so. Hopefully, we get a 3. We get a 2 here, which is cool. Hopefully, it champions something. And it's actually Captain America, in which I'm not big on. Boom Boom Shop would actually have him champion up because he says he likes it in support. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have it on my mobile squad, and I don't like Captain America, to be honest with you. But it works for him and his play style. It just doesn't work for me and my play style. My play style is a little bit more, attack, support, attack. He likes to run with 2 characters that are in support, so that's the way he gets down. I'm not mad at him. It just doesn't benefit me at all. Now, we have a couple of more that we have to pull. We have 9 in the anniversary set, which I will do last. I have 4 in the Taco Vault, and y'all know how the Taco Vault gets down. As I showed y'all in the previous video, the two major ones is the Dinosaur as well as Nova are the 2 4 stars that are sitting in there. There's a bunch of good 3-stars that are sitting in there as well. The gray suit Black Widow would be cool. Definitely, if I could get that pink, if I could get the pink Deadpool, that'd be a really good pull. Or if I could get a piece of that She-Hulk, that'd be a good pull for me as well. Any one of those would actually benefit the squad well. Some coins will definitely benefit too. And we got 4 cracks at it. I don't need the ISO 8. The health, I don't really need the health either, but I really would love to get some 3-stars out the ordeal, and we got 4 cracks at it. So 4 solid cracks at getting something very solid is definitely a good look, but hopefully we get something out of it. And you know how we do, just like every time else, we rock everything blind. I don't look at it as it spins. The last time I did this, I don't know if I put it up, I was actually clicking them super fast, and I was getting better pulls. When I actually let it spin a lot longer, I got like bad pulls. So I don't know what I got. Did I get something good? Did I get something good? Boo! Health packs right out the gate. Okay, hopefully that's the only bad one we get out the bunch. So you saw I took a little bit of time to spin this one. Now watch. I'm gonna actually go ahead and reset this one up. I'm gonna go ahead and go blind, and I'm gonna set it up real fast. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna click it a little bit faster. Now see if I get something better. Now some people say if you let it wait for a period of time, you get something better. Some people say if you click it real fast, you get something better. I don't know. I just think it's super random. It's like trying to hit the lottery. You know, if you play like the little wheel and you're trying to, if you're playing like Wheel of Fortune, for example, and you're trying to get the $1 million like tile, and it's like a 1 in 45 chance to do it, that's kind of what you're looking at here. But we'll see. Did I get something good out of here? Did I get a 3-star out of this ordeal? No. Oh, I didn't even click it. Hold on. I didn't click. My bad. I didn't click. I thought I clicked. My bad. I peeked and didn't click it. So it actually spun for a little bit longer than what it was supposed to. So I clicked it, and it didn't go through, so I click it again. Hopefully something good came out of it off of the click. And what do we get? Is it something fresh? No. Oh, why isn't it clicking? Boo. I don't get no click action? Really? Wait, so I'm not going to click it, so I'm going to get a click action right there and see if we get something good. Did we click it? Did we get something good out of it at least? It's been spinning for a long time. So if it's spun long and I get a 4-star, that'll be official. Last time I spun it was really short. I got a 3-star, so hopefully that worked out too. What did we get? Another health pack. See how long it is spun? The longer it spins, the worse the pulls get. So 2 health packs I really don't need. So hopefully I'm going to do it like this here. So I'm go blind. I'm going to do it really fast. I'm going to click it really fast. And hopefully we get something really good out of the pull. We need a 3-star. I really want that She-Hulk or a 4-star. Actually, if I get Nova, I'll put Nova on the squad as opposed to Kate Bishop. But if I don't, Kate Bishop is going on the line first. What did we get? Is it something fresh? Oh, nope. Didn't go yet. Wait a minute. Let's go. Did we get something good? Is it something good? Is it something somewhat good? I don't know if it's good or not. Hopefully it's a 3-star. We need a 3. Is it a good 3? It's a 2, but it's a good 2. That's not a horrible 2 because it is a 2 that is actually a champion. So it's actually not bad because it actually helps in upgrading Storm. And I believe, no, actually I think I got it on the last one where it actually gave me an extra coin. So hopefully it gives me something good this time. I think it's more ISO 8 of this particular champion of Storm, but moving Storm up definitely benefits. I think Storm is one of the best 2-star characters I definitely expressed to y'all before, and I'm going to definitely stick by that point. Definitely in support for sure. So what did we get here? Did we get a 3-star or a 4-star to close out this Taco Vault? Hopefully it's a 3-star. Hopefully it's a 4-star. If it's Nova, it's really good. I don't know what we got. What did we get? Is it a 3? Is it a 4? What did we get? It's Moonstone again. Boo! Come on, D3. Y'all doing it like that. Now I'm almost afraid to take the shots at the anniversary one. But I am. Now the difference with the anniversary one is this. Now the anniversary one has a lot of the dinosaur ones that you could pull. So you have a lot of the chances to get the dinosaur, in which I would want to get so I could give it some run. But the other thing that's super important out of the anniversary pack, that you got 3 cracks. 3 cracks at the legendary token, which is very good. That legendary token guarantees you a 4-star, gives you the potential for a 5-star. So I would love to get that one as well. There's a bunch of other 4-stars that's in there. Nova's in there as a 4-star. What else is in there? Who else is in there as a 4-star? Ghost Rider's in there as a 4-star. Mr. Fantastic's in there as a 4-star. There's the 4-star Sam Wilson, which is definitely not bad, even though I passed on him earlier. The X-23 is a very good 4-star. And then you got Invisible Woman, which is a good 4-star. Then you got a bunch of 3-stars as well that you could definitely pull too. So bunch of 3-stars that could definitely get a lot of run there. So it's definitely really good. So definitely I got like 9. I got 9 more that I need to pull out of there. So we got 9 cracks at it. 9 solid cracks at making sure we at least get the dinosaur. Hopefully 1 out of 9 gives you the dinosaur. And keep in mind, out of 100, the ratio is more than half are 3-stars. So if you got 100, so you got 100 in the mix. Half of them are 3-stars. Half of them are 2-stars. You have maybe a, what's that? 1, 2, 3. You got 4, 7, 10, 13, 14 of them. 14 of them was going to be either coins or ISO 8. About 50 of them or so is going to be 3 to 4 stars. So it's definitely a good possibility to get some run out of them. So we got 9 cracks at it real fast. So we got 9 quick cracks at it, and so we're gonna make these go as quick as we possibly can. So hopefully we get something really good out for the pull right here. Hopefully did we start off with something really good. Hopefully it's a good start off. Hopefully get a good 3-star, a good 4-star start off. Did we get that? 2-star Wolverine, not bad, actually helps in the champion up, which I figured I was going to at least get a couple of 2-stars out of the mix, so that's definitely not bad there. We got 8 more to go in the anniversary pack, so hopefully your pulls has been going a little bit better than my pulls has been going. I only got a couple of 3-stars out the ordeal. Didn't get any 4s yet, but I'm due for a 4-star, and so this is the best chance I have of getting a 4-star. So hopefully I get one here. What do we get? Is it something good? Yeah, Magneto, which is good too. I'm not even mad at the Magneto pull because it actually helps in the champion of my 2-stars. So it's not a bad pull, but I really need to get some 3-stars and some 4-stars out the ratio. So out of this pack, I got to get some 3s and some 4s out of it. It's too many chances for it to be squandered and not have a 3-star or a 4-star out of it. So what did we get? Did we get a 3-star? Did we get a 4-star? Or did we get the dinosaur yet? Did we pull the dinosaur finally? We need to at least pull it. We got to pull 1 so I can give it some run. Did we pull it? Bullseye. Typically, I knew I was going to get that too. So out of the ratio, we pulled, let's show you, 3 of the 2-stars. 3 2-stars coming off the bottom end, which is crazy because there's so much more opportunity to get on the top end with the 3-stars and 4-stars, and haven't even got there yet. But I have 6 more. We have 6 more that we could pull from there, but hopefully we start getting some on the top end of things. 3-stars, 4-stars, or one of those 3 legendary tokens, because one of those 3 legendary tokens I will pull immediately following. So I would definitely pull that token right off top if we get it. So what did we get here? Is it a 2-star, 3-star, 4-star maybe? What did we get? Hawkeye, which is another 2-star that I don't utilize, but it's fine. It's 250 ISO 8. So out of the first 4 2-stars. Now, typical of how D3 has been doing me as my pulls has been going, not too great, but it has a chance to redeem itself. We got a few more chances at it, so hopefully we get something good off of the pull. Hopefully we get something very solid off of these pack pulls. Maybe it's a 3, maybe it's a 4, maybe it's something that we could definitely benefit us for sure. So what did we get? Did we get a 3? We get a 4? Maybe the dinosaur? At least give me the dinosaur. Did we get the dinosaur? What did we get? Another bullseye. Really? I have more of an I had a 12% chance to get the bullseye on the other one and didn't. I only had like maybe a 2% chance to get it on the anniversary pack, and I pulled them twice. That's crazy. But it happens. We have 4 more. So 5 2-stars. Keep in mind, 5 2-stars. Nothing in the 3s, nothing in the 4s, not even the dinosaur. So we're due. We're like overdue, and it's funny because I feel like my boy Mav when he's pulling like packs for Madden where he don't be pulling any elites. That's how I feel right now. I'm feeling really like salty because those things happen when when the cards aren't turning your way and you're not getting what you are hoping to get. It's like a real disappointment in your pools because even though a lot of the cards are helping, but the ones I want is the ones I'm not getting right now. But hopefully they're making up for it. This is the first out of the last four. What did we get? Is something fresh? Another storm, which is cool. It helps. But it's another 2-star out of this pack. This is crazy. We hit everything bottom end. Everything that we hit in this pool has been a bottom end pool. We haven't even got to the top end of the pool yet. So we got 3 shots at least get something on the upper half. We not even hit the upper half of the 50% line yet. So that's kind of crazy. Out of the pools that we had, 5 of them has all been 2 stars. No 3s, no 4s, all 2s. So hopefully we get something to kind of offset that and get a 3 or a 4. Please, D3? Come on. Did we get that yet? Did we get a 3 or a 4? Let's take a look. Storm 3-star. Finally, at least we got a 3-star. Even though it's not the 3-star I was really looking for, but at least it's a 3-star. Something to hit on the top end of things. So hopefully that's a good sign to come. Now, we need this dinosaur. We need one. We got 2 shots. We need this dinosaur or we need the legendary coin. So out of one of these two, we got to get the we got to at least get the dinosaur or a 4-star of some sort, but the dinosaur would be more beneficial because I would want to give y'all a chance to take a look at that dinosaur and run with it and see if it's any good or not, but we'll see as we go along. But at least hit me on the top end of things. Did we get a 3 or a 4 or maybe one of those 3 legendary coins? What did we get? What did we get? Is it fresh?
Yeah, boy.
It's a Daredevil, which is cool because actually, like I said, I got a 1 Daredevil card already, so this is a secondary 3-star. That's definitely a good look. At least it's on the top end of things. It actually allows me to upgrade that card some more, which is very good. We got one more crack at it. Now, we got a bunch of 2-stars, a couple of 3-stars, so hopefully we continue the trend. Maybe we could get one of these little 4-stars here. We got one more crack at it. One more crack, 4-star. Hopefully we get it done here. If not, I'm sorry. Like I said, I didn't even want to pull with him. I didn't want to pull for my boy Raccoon HD when he was trying to pull for his first one. I had to pass the rock to my boy Boom Boom Shot Put to let him pull for his first one. Because this has been the way my pools has been going as of late. So hopefully we get a 4-star dinosaur or maybe one of those coins. I'll live with a 3-star. If I get another 3-star, it'll be very cool. But a 4-star would be definitely beneficial. Let's see what we got. What's the final one? Is it fresh? What do we get? 2-star? Really? Really? How you going to give me the 2-star? Y'all bottom end me all like that? So I got a bunch of 2-stars. At least I didn't get any like crystals that I didn't need. Dog, that's like horrible out of the pools. But it's here nor there. Let me show you how it's going to upgrade real fast for you. So, Storm, as y'all well saw, I think we had 1 and 2 of those. So now she is level 114. And the next one actually gives me the Storm, another Storm 3-star card. So I have to actually hold on to that first Storm, because I may have to put that secondary Storm in use. So I will be definitely holding on to that Storm that we just pulled a few minutes ago. The second one right here for Thor, he's going to actually upgrade as well to level 113, which is good. And actually upgrades my ranking a little bit too, which definitely helps. My ranking, I believe it's still in level 5, so maybe I could get up to level 6 shortly thereafter. We get a chance to level up Magneto as well. Magneto gets up kick to 102, which is good. It helps him out, gives him a little bit of extra damage on the red at least. So that's very good. What else do we have? What else do we have? Black Widow, the 2-star Black Widow, champions up, moves up to level 101, which helps, gives us, I think it gives us the 3-star, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look at that. If it gives us a 3-star Black Widow, that's actually more beneficial too, because I could upgrade that card too. Wolverine, I believe he pulled 2 of these if I'm not mistaken. So at least it's going to give us a couple of sets of ISO 8, move him up to level 102, which helps because it helps to add Aditanium Slash. Moves up to 334 natural, so that's actually very good as far as like a champion's concerned. I know Boom Boom Shot Puts, he's had his for a little bit longer. His is hitting for like 4K, mine's hitting for like a tad under it, so it's definitely good there. And then with this one, which is actually very good, we can actually move up Daredevil twice and move up the abilities to level 4 on the ambush, and I can actually utilize some of this ISO 8, which is good because at least with the ISO 8, what it does, it actually gives us a chance to kind of boost it up a little bit more. And I don't know what's going on with my connection. My connection has been kind of popping in and out. So if y'all see the connection pop in and out, I do apologize ahead of time. So I apologize if y'all see that. But with him, utilizing to move up to 3,000 damage, and if you match it, you do 1,000 damage and it bounces around. That's actually pretty good. I kind of like that ability with Billy Club. It's definitely not a bad look right now, so it may get some additional run as well. Also, we did get a chance to move up Black Panther. With the Black Panther, the Rage of the Panther, which definitely helps for sure, move him up to like 78. And the ability to do like 1,000 damage to the team is definitely good, because anytime you're able to do team damage is definitely beneficial too. What else did we get a chance to move up? We get a chance to move up Blade. Blade is a good pull as well. Night Stalker level 3. Move him up to I think 68. And that Night Stalker, even though it's not the greatest of one, I think Keep Your Enemies Close is the best one of the bunch. But because it could utilize black pretty efficiently, I like it. I don't love it. But it does utilize black pretty efficiently, so I could utilize it with like Iron Fist or somebody to give it some run. But that's another card I have on a question mark, that if I'm going to go forward and using him, y'all got to let me know if it's a more of a beneficial card or not. And I know I have a few of these to utilize. I'm not going to use this card. I'm just kind of throwing it in there currently. Because I could upgrade it and move it to level 47, but I'm not. I mean, I'm not going to move it up. I'm going to get off of this card more sooner than later. I mean, I know that Deadly Precision is pretty cool. I know that Murderous Aim can be very, very good as well. But it's just not my card, to be honest with you. I wouldn't utilize it as an additional champion, because I really wouldn't need it. But I'm going to utilize some different cards instead. So, in the hole, real fast. Oh, I got a Gwenpool. Aha! In the simulator. That's cool. I got a Gwenpool out of the mix, so that's very cool, actually. So, I have to put that in consideration, too, now. So, in the hole, just so y'all can see, I have Gwenpool at the top, but I'll just let y'all see all the 1-stars that we pulled. So, we're definitely going to sell off the 17 covers that we pulled at the top. I have a bunch of 2-stars that are sitting there that I'm not going to utilize, so I might sell all of those off as well. I'll let y'all know. The 3 stars that I did add into it, y'all saw we pulled Storm. I did get Mystique earlier, but more importantly, in the 4-star, I just have that Gwenpool, which actually passed to put in consideration what to do with this Gwenpool. Now with the Gwenpool, that's the Deus Ex ability, which is just the passive. So if it's a passive, I don't like passives when you're actually utilizing cards, but I may give it some run anyway, because I think Gwenpool is upgraded when you're doing the next story mode, so I may have to insert Gwenpool in more sooner than later, but Kate Bishop will be the one that will actually fill the void ultimately. I did look like it got an additional pull somewhere down the line, so yeah, I got an additional simulator pull, so we might as well go ahead and pull it. Said might as well pull it real fast. See what we get. It's a 2-star, another Bullseye. Ironically, they really must want me to use Bullseye. I'm not going to use it. It's not going to get any run unless it's upgraded for like Venom Bomb. If it's not upgraded for Venom Bomb, I'm not using it. It's going to get subbed out like ASAP. So one more I'm going to pull before I sign off for the night. I have 30 command points, so you know I gotta do it. I gotta give myself a fair crack at getting a 4-star or a 5-star. So hopefully we get at least a solid 4-star, maybe another 4-star to hit an additional 4-star we have. Let's see what we have. Hopefully we get something fresh. We're going to use the command points. And what do we get? It's a 4-star for sure. It's not a 5, but that's not a problem at all. It's definitely a 4-star for sure. So which one of the 4 stars did it hit? Did it hit one of the 4 stars that we have? Or is it something new that we have to put in consideration? What do we get? Miles Morales. Now, interesting. I kind of like this card a little bit because it's a 4-star Spider-Man that's actually utilized pretty well. So let me take a look at him and see if we're going to put him in really fast. Now, with the Miles Morales, with his particular ability, he has Venom Blast, and with Venom Blast, he's able to stun a target for 1 turn off of 6 red. So that's actually pretty good. I don't know if I'll utilize him off top, but I may utilize him down the line. So that's pretty cool. We'll keep him in consideration, but I think I'm still going to go with either Gwenpool or Kate Bishop, one of the two. I really like the Kate Bishop, to be honest with you. So I think I'm definitely going to go with that. So that's kind of where we are there. I have 460 coins where I definitely have a slot to utilize, which I'm not going to right now, but I'll definitely utilize it at a later point in time. But wow, if this is upgraded, then I'm have to work with it. If it's not, then I'm not. But yeah, that's crazy. So definitely not a bad pull. At least we got a good 4-star out of it, a good couple of 4 stars out of it. And so we'll see how it all shapes up in the next video. But until the next time, family, y'all know who I am. I'm Mr. True Indeed, of course. I do represent Holy Circle Gaming, like always, is God above everything. Till the next time, family, we'll do it again soon. Salute.